The VWU 150. Last year, it was one of the most impressive lists in all of virtual wrestling. So many names were on that list that have broken barriers and have done everything in their power to prove that they are the absolute best in this business. And now, this year, there's the VWU 50. 50 of the greatest athletes listed, and yours truly is on that list this year. But I'm not here to talk about that in specifically. I'm here to talk about one thing, and that's the fact that the top two in the VW 50 will face off for a VWU championship match. And the bottom 8 after that will fight in the most wanted tournament to get a future opportunity at that same championship in a triple threat match. But outside of that, there's one thing that really, really bugs me. And that's the fact that for weeks now I've said this, and I think I've just said this in nauseam at this point, but I'm going to repeat myself. How come I've never had an opportunity at the VWU World Championship? Everyone wants to make their case as to why they should be number one in the VW 50. Everyone makes a case as to why they are the absolute best. But when you look at them and you look at me, there's a few differences there. Let's point them out real quick. The fact that I've held the DCA World Championship pretty much for an entire year, have put Takedown on the map again, has put Takedown on my back, and told every single person in the locker room to step up. And that's exactly what they did, with me leading the charge, with me going back to every guy in the locker room, motivating them, putting a fire on their ass and saying, hey, you need to get in the line, step up, or get the hell out. And a lot of people did. Sly Cooper, Matt Farrow, James Needham. Hell, a lot of people don't like Charles Schultz, but he even stepped up to the plate. And Claudio, you and I have unfinished business from Redemption, don't we? Our match never really had a true ending, and that's why you did the right thing, and you told the board of directors to hand me back the world title, as if I never lost it. Because you don't want to win that way. And if you ever have a shot to prove that you're the better man, I'm always here waiting. But for now, I'll give you one defining reason why I should be number one in the VW 50, and that's the fact that a few weeks ago, yours truly, Zach Stone, pinned the VW World Heavyweight Champion Malik Brown in the middle of the ring. Doesn't that mean that I get a title shot? I mean, it would in any rightful case, but I'll play by the rules this time around. I'll go by the book, and I'll wait to see if all of you vote in me as the number one man in the VW 50, because it's not just about the world title shot for me anymore. If I am not number one in the VW 50, then why am I saying I'm the best if I'm not number one? Because in my mind, in my estimation, I am number one. I've been number one for a long time now. There's not a person on that list that has more 5-star matches than I do. There's not a man on that list who has held a world championship longer than I have. There is no one on that list that can do what I do inside the ring. That is a fact. So, make up your minds. Pick whoever you want. But at the end of the day, you know that there's only one man that can rightfully say he is the number one man outside of the world champion in Virtual Wrestling United, and you are looking at him. His name is Zach Stone. He is the DCA World Heavyweight Champion, and he is the best in the fucking world.